J.K. Calloway here, jumping back into Ozark. I don't fucking know. Episode 7, Season 4. This one's called Sanctified. Interesting title. It's kind of scary, but yeah, this is the end of part 1. They put out the first 7. They'll put out the next 7 at some point later this year. But man, they're really setting everything up to end, aren't they? Really, the big thing is Omar. The overarching thing, I should say, is Omar wants out. Omar Navarro wants to give everything up and wants to be able to just be free to go wherever he wants, which is already one hell of a tall order. But, you know, he's giving up pieces. He's giving up his structure of the cartel. He's giving up certain people. A lot of gun runs, he's giving those up. Like, he is helping cursory things. The business is still moving completely. And, like, you know, for example, Marty is still busting his ass to make sure that the drugs are getting moved. So it's like, it's not exactly... I get it has to happen in stages, don't get me wrong. But, I mean... the business is still booming. But to that end, it seems like Omar is going to give up his nephew Javi, which frankly might be better for Javi than if Omar wasn't trying to end everything and talking to the FBI, because Omar would probably just straight up kill him at this point. Like, oh, Javi's making big moves, or Les was making big moves to try to take over the cartel possibly, until Omar took him aside and said, listen, I'm getting out. I want to be done now. New generation, this is yours. So, see ya. Will that calm Javi down? Doesn't seem to be. Wendy and Darlene are still going hard after each other for a number of reasons. Like, Darlene just doesn't trust Wendy. They've had a big history, obviously. And Wendy's super pissed at the fact that Jonah's working for Darlene, which is messed up, true. And the moves that Wendy's making, at least the latest one, was calling child services, saying, hey, you've got this child with an old lady, and that old lady just had a heart attack, by the way. You should probably go check on that home. And Darlene got word of it. Wyatt got freaked out by the fact that Darlene killed the Kansas City mob boss. Was gonna go tell her, I'm leaving, I gotta get out of here. Darlene lays it down, oh, child services is coming, and Wyatt was like, oh, what if there's a dad involved? Let's get married. Oh, Wyatt. You simple bitch. Like, I like Wyatt. He's clearly not stupid. But man, is he gullible and super like he so desperately wants to not so much be the good guy, but do the right thing. Oh, he's gonna die. Lots of other stuff leading into this essentially mid-season finale, so I'm excited to see how they set up the rest. Like, I hope some people make it out of this episode. We'll see about future episodes. I mean, everyone's gonna die then, but there's been a really great first bit, and I'm scared to death of how they're gonna wrap it up. Sanctified. All right. I don't know. Wouldn't put that on anyone on this show, I'll tell you that, but here we go, let's do it. Episode 7, mid-season finale. Let's go.
I'm gonna marry Darlene.
Are you fucking with me? Are you not fucking with me?
If I don't do it, then Zeke's gonna end up in a foster home.
Not for long.
She loves me, Ruth.
I love you.
I don't want to go. I'm sorry that you're sad. I'm sorry that your boyfriend died.
Dude!
And I'm sorry that you're lonely.
Fuck off! Fuck you, dude. Like, you're the one that brought the idea to her to get the fuck out. And now you want to call her lonely and shit because you backed out? Fuck you, you little bitch.
The Bureau has had time to reflect on the situation. And we have decided that you will be staying on as head of the cartel for the next 5 years. After 5 years, we can grant your client immunity from prosecution in the United States.
Can grant immunity. That's a very interesting choice of words.
All due respect, what the fuck are we doing here?
You actually thought we were going to bring down one of the biggest cartels in North America?
Yes, I did.
My mistake was thinking you had enough professionalism to keep your mouth shut.
Are you joking?
Now I expect you to fall in line.
She set this up.
What can I offer you? Huh? Right here, right now.
We're not looking for a payout. We're looking for a relationship.
Bullshit.
A relationship.
The Bureau doesn't compromise with mass murdering drug traffickers.
Huh.
It's our position that warlords and violent criminals should be grateful when we show mercy.
These people are liars.
Mm-hmm.
In 5 years, they will fuck me again.
They'll want 5 more.
There is no guarantee, I know that. Mr. and Mrs. Bird, the FBI will be assuming your role for the Navarro cartel. You brought us to this historic moment, and the Bureau thanks you for your service to America.
So they're out?
I should have known not to trust the American government, huh? When your kids are away in school and your husband is still in the office and the bottle of wine is empty and the house is dark and it's quiet. Don't forget about me.
Ooh.
My cousin's gonna marry her, so you can't kill her.
Who the fuck's your cousin?
Let God sort the bitch out. Nature, then.
You're kidding me. So the whole 5-year thing was a show.
You have the right
Wait.
to remain silent and refuse any questioning. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law.
Did Maya do this on her own?
Now that Maya has screwed up our Navarro plan, let's just do the same thing with his nephew.
We won't deal with Alessandro.
No?
Why?
And that's it?
For the Bureau to do business with Javier Alessandro, we'll get you a higher fee. Much higher. I need to talk to Navarro. What did you do? My job.
I don't disagree with what she did. I don't disagree. But man, you just cost a lot of people lives.
Sorry. Yeah, well, I just wish that we could have done this a little bit later, you know, I mean, I got stuff to
I need you to call Javi and tell him you were working with the FBI. You know we didn't do this. This morning you were willing to give them everything.
This morning was a long time ago, Wendy.
Right?
Why don't you go grab a bottle of scotch and we'll sort this out?
Stop it!
Shut the fuck up!
The FBI wants to make a deal. They want to make a deal with you.
Blah, 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 blah. You like your mouth, don't you?
I'm telling you the truth. Please just answer. That's them.
Sí, entiendo. Looks like God gave you another day. How about that scotch?
You ever think about what you'd do if they were
dead? Yeah, I've thought about it. We'd go to the Pacific Northwest or something and get an apartment, and we'd have new names
And become lumberjacks, grow a red beard, and then wait 10 years and do a reboot season.
We are gathered here today to join this man and this woman in bonds of holy matrimony.
We have a deal.
We do.
You can go ahead and kiss your bride.
It's still weird every time.
Thank you.
When the show started, if you told us, Darlene and Wyatt would eventually get married.
You didn't have to put your children in hiding today. In a tomb? I don't threaten to kill children.
You are Darlene's now.
Get Zeke.
No.
Is Javi gonna kill her?
We told you from the beginning to stop selling heroin.
Well, I am sorry about that. I think maybe if we...
Sorry. Wherever you are.
Oh, not Wyatt. I was kind of okay with Darlene, but not Wyatt, man. The baby's still there.
Wyatt. They killed Wyatt. He's dead. He's dead. And I know you know who did this. You tell me who he is.
Maybe the KC mob?
This wasn't the fucking KC mob, and they killed Darlene too. You know anybody else who might want to kill her? Huh?
I'll tell you his name.
No, you will not.
His name is Javi Elizondo.
Do not hurt this man.
Or what, your whole fucking family will be murdered? If you want to stop me, you're gonna have to fucking kill me!
I mean, that's it. That's not the. That's the end. Oh, that guttural fucking scream at the end. You'll have to kill me. Feel that shit, man. And yeah, okay. I mean, how would Jonah know it was Javi, by the way? Like, it makes sense because yes, the cartel wanted Darlene to stop producing heroin. She didn't listen. And then, yeah, so Javi's trying to throw around his new weight, more or less, because frankly, he can kind of do whatever the fuck he wants right now. Which is, you know, worst case scenario. I don't know where Ruth would even begin to look for him, but you know that's going to come in the second half of the season. Ruth versus Javi is coming. And you like, as expect as it was that Javi killed Darlene and Wyatt, you know, he doesn't give a shit. I'm kind of disappointed. I really wanted to see, you know, a final, like, you know, Wendy versus Darlene situation. You know what I mean? And I wanted to see Wyatt get the fuck out. But he so chose that, like, he didn't choose to die, obviously, but he had the out. And by the way, I hate Javi so much more now because he kills those two. He kills Darlene. Fine. She's had it coming for a long time. Kills Wyatt. Well, fuck you. Wyatt's a good dude. And then leaves the baby. Now, I'm not saying kill the baby, but bring it somewhere safe. You don't, like, Omar made a big deal about saying, I don't hurt kids. And Javi clearly could give a shit about kids. And he, like, left the baby to die. That's what he did. There was no guarantee anyone was going to come there in the next day or two. Or however long it would be. Like, fuck you, dude. Like, I'm hoping Javi dies hard. It's probably not going to happen until the finale, is it? Well, that episode... man, it ran the gambit, didn't it? It, like, started with them being completely out for about 5 minutes. And then Maya had to do what she did because she's the good guy. And turns everything upside down. Brings Javi back in hard. And, like... yeah, the back half's gonna be fucking insane. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comments. Let me know what you thought of this episode and the first half of the season. Like, I really liked it. It sets up a lot of things. It's absolute insanity how fast everything's moving, but it all makes sense. Like you think it's too fast because, like, the rest of the series, seasons 1 through 3, it really did pace itself. It took its time with things, let things develop, and for the most part, this season did that too. But then this episode was like full speed ahead, goddammit, and it was insanity. But yeah, we'll be here for it when it comes back. Episodes 8 through 14, whenever that might be. We'll be keeping an eye out for it. But in the coming weeks here, we're going to be starting up the second part of The Walking Dead. We're going to do that Kristen Bell show, the woman in the window across the street from the woman in the kimono, whatever the fuck it's called. We'll be doing that one. Lots of other fun stuff. So keep an eye out. Lots of fun stuff still on the channel. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Can't wait for the second part, man. We'll talk to you next time.